What is up, you guys? It's Toya, and I am back with just one more. And today, I'm in Miami. Actually, today is January 15th, 2018. Yesterday was my mom's birthday, January 14th, and I drove down on her birthday, so we could spend some time together on her birthday. When I got here, when I did drive down, I drove down from Atlanta. When I drove down, she was already out with her friends, and I'm her only child, so I was really, really jealous. I was really, really jealous, but it's her birthday, her time to enjoy herself. So, of course, I am happy that she did that. And today we chilled out. When she got home, I was really tired. I had a really bad headache. I don't know what from, but driving down, I had a really bad headache. But she went out. She had fun when she got home. We chilled out together for a while. We laughed, we hugged, we kissed, and we went to bed. We woke up this morning, and she made breakfast. She actually made breakfast, and we sat. We had breakfast. We watched a part of the Martin Luther King documentary, and it was really powerful. It's always very powerful to watch. He is a dynamic orator. He's just, the way he speaks, it moves you. It makes you emotional. It evokes emotion from you, and I think that's so important on today, a day like today. I do want to acknowledge that MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, has become a federal holiday, and that's something that we should all be proud of as Americans, as a Black American. As a person of color, Black American, I am proud that my civil rights were fought for. I'm glad that movement happened. I'm very proud to be a person of color. Very proud to be a person of color. And I think that watching that with my mom today reminded me of that, reminded me of the importance of the battle that was fought for civil rights, and how many people, how many types of people, and how many people benefit from that battle that we fought so long ago. From the battle that was fought so long ago. And it also reminded me of how far we've come as a people. Of course, I was born in 1980. And we were already, as Americans, we were already quite liberated. I was born in Miami-Dade County, so we were in the South, but we weren't a part of the Jim Crow South. This is a big difference. Living in Atlanta now, and being born and raised in Miami, I understand that there's a difference, and I often sometimes say that I'm from a different country because the culture is so different. Like, coming from a place that's as diverse as Miami and then moving out to Atlanta, I tell people, when I'm in Atlanta, I tell people that I'm in America. Like, this is America. This is what I see on, this is what I grew up seeing on TV. This is America. But where I'm from is so diverse. It's so many different types of people, so many different types of brown people, so many different ethnicities. And I'm not just talking about Caribbean, although Miami has had a very, very, being raised in Miami has had a very Caribbean influence on my life. I have met people from all over the world, like Turkey, Russia, all Asia, so many different places in Asia. It's a huge difference being born and raised in Miami than living in Atlanta. It's a really big, really, really big difference. And like I said, watching the documentary today really kind of brought some things home, as it does anytime I watch it. Brought some things home. Like I said, the fight for civil rights for people of color, the understanding that we're all diverse and we're all unique in our own way, but that doesn't mean we should be separated. It means that we should embrace our differences, learn from each other, and grow and continue to grow together with each other. That has always been important to me. I know people like to separate themselves and separate cultures, but I feel like America was founded on America was founded so that people could express themselves and be themselves and live how they want to live. And his speech today reminded me, and should remind everyone, that we came here for that right. We came here for the right to express our religious beliefs. We came here for the right to just be ourselves. You know, America was founded for people to come here and express themselves the way they wanted to express themselves, democratically. America is a democracy. And I just found myself being appreciative of those things today, and just reflecting on those things. They're so important to me as a woman of color, as I said before, and just as an American. So glad me and Mom got to spend that time together and talk about all of those things, and just, you know, spend time in each other's presence. And I came out for a little while just to take a drive through the city, because it has changed so much. Things change so much when you move away. I have been living in Atlanta now for about 5 years. I moved up in December of 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. So about 4 years this year. December will make 5 years. And it has been an experience. I really grew up a whole lot. Like, I had to mature a whole lot. I'm still a big kid at heart. But when you really, really have to get it by yourself, like, you really have to make it on your own, it's a huge difference. You know, I'm my mom's only child, but so I don't have any sisters and brothers to directly call when I need something, but I always had my mom, and she was always, you know, 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. But living in a completely different state, 800 miles away, you have to learn to be more responsible. I mean, I always pay my bills, but I mean, responsible with myself, as far as responsible with my time, responsible with my health, taking care of myself. I know it may sound crazy, but I make sure, you should never drink and drive, but I make sure I don't drink and drive. I make sure I have cough medicine. I make sure that my insurance is up to date, so that if I have to go to the doctor, you know. I remember catching a cold and being really, really sick. Like, I caught the flu within my first month moving up there, and it was the worst I had ever felt in my life. And thank goodness I had really good insurance. I have really good health insurance. I was able to go to the doctor, but I was out of work for like a week. And I really didn't have anyone to make me soup or get me Gatorade, or, you know, to do those things for me, or, you know, just to take care of me when I was sick. So I learned from that, and I learned, you know, keep certain things in the house. Make sure you're stocked up when it's flu season. Make sure you're stocked up on cough medicine. Make sure you have cans of chicken soup, stuff to make chicken soup with, just in case. As a matter of fact, have a bowl of chicken soup every week if you can. I even learned how to make chicken soup from scratch, because it's just so important. So yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent, but me and Mom watched the MLK documentary today, and just bonded with each other and reflected on so many things today. And we had a good time. Just had a good time sitting in each other's presence. And I'm just driving around, taking a drive around the city, because so much has changed. So much has changed. What I did want to do, and what I probably will do, is especially for me, it's kind of like keep a log of how things are changing. So every time I come home, I'm gonna record areas that are familiar to me, and I'm gonna take you guys on a drive with me, because I think I personally just love driving. And I love my city. I love Miami. It's just such a beautiful place. It's so diverse, And it's huge. It's small, of course, like any other city, but it's huge, and I just love it. And I love the palm trees, and I love the sky, and I love the sun. And I want to share that on my channel, and I will do that. This whole week, I'm going to take you guys on a ride with me through some of the areas of Miami, and let you see it from my point of view. Sounds good? Good. I'm not going to keep you. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I'm going to make my way back home because it's raining now. So I'm going to make my way back home. It's been so great talking and rambling to you guys, and I will see you